programming. We are going to pay attention to Pasadena ADU program. It's amazing. It's something that I believe if you are in Pasadena, which is actually where I live, happens to have a house and you're considering doing an ADU, additional dwelling unit, this one is for you. Okay, so I wanted to go ahead and share my screen. I'm going to go ahead and share this screen right here. Okay, so when you go and search Pasadena's accessory dwelling units, they give you a little bit of information. What is an accessory dwelling unit? It's an accessory dwelling unit is a residential dwelling unit that provides complete independent living facilities for one or more persons and is located on a lot with a proposed or existing primary residence. It shall include permanent provisions for living, sleeping, eating, cooking, and sanitation on the same parcel as the single family or multi-family dwelling is or will be situated. Okay, so basically, there are people who are turning or converting their garages or their detached garages or building a unit in the back. Some cases they would build unit in the back. The information provided in this page identifies the city of Pasadena's current regulations and accessory dwelling units, ADUs, and junior accessory dwelling units, the JADUs. E-permitting services are available. Save your visit to the permit center. Apply for and submit plans for ADU online. Now, oddly enough, it's easier to do an ADU in Los Angeles County than it is to add on another room or any type of thing. It's really interesting how that works out. And then specifically in Pasadena, they have this new program going on right here, which is the second unit ADU program. This is what I'm trying to bring attention to you today. Well, let's go ahead and check it out. The Pasadena Second Unit ADU program is a new affordable housing initiative that incentivizes homeowners to create an affordable rental unit on their property. The program offers homeowners comprehensive assistance for financing, designing, permitting, and constructing a new accessory dwelling unit in the city of Pasadena. Specifically, the program provides homeowners financial assistance to build an ADU through new construction or garage conversion. Assistance is also available to rehabilitate and bring up to code an existing unpermitted granny flat or illegal garage conversion. You can read more about it in Pasadena Second Unit ADU program right here, and that's where we're going. You can apply right here. The one thing that I've noticed that is really, really awesome about this is that if you do use their city planners, it seems like the process would go faster. Not to say that you don't have to, not to say that you have to, but it seems like they have a streamlined way of taking this on. So what we're going to do is the webinar presentation. Pasadena Second Unit ADU program, second round. Webinar will start now, actually. The webinar is going to start now. Info session agenda. Program overview. What is an ADU? Loan program options, program process, program workflow, and Q&A. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and, let me make sure that you guys are actually seeing what I'm seeing, because I would hate if that wasn't happening. Okay, it does seem like I have to share my whole screen. I'm going to go ahead and replace with entire screen. So that way you see everything. There we go. Okay, so build an ADU, build your future. Owning a home is already a major achievement. Now let it work for you. Through the Pasadena ADU loan program, you can build a new rental unit in your backyard with no out-of-pocket construction costs, no payment for 3 years, and hands-on support every step of the way. Are you kidding me? This is amazing. Why this program works for you. It's up to $255,000 construction loan with just 1% simple interest. That doesn't even track inflation. That is cheap money to borrow. No payments for 3 years. It's a deferred payment program for 3 years. That's amazing. And you're going to get rental income the whole time when it's well, not the whole time because you have construction costs and it's going to take you some time to construct. But for most of the time, you're going to be able to save this money that you're making and make the payments on this. Full project management included. What? You'll work with the city assigned construction manager who oversees design, permitting, and construction. So you don't have to. You don't have to. This could be easy mode for you if you wish. The ADU pays for itself. Rent to Pasadena housing choice voucher tenant and cover your costs while adding long-term value to your property. This might be something that you may want to look into. We're going to look into it today and see if that's something like you don't have a choice to who you rent to, and you can only go with these types of renters. But we'll go ahead and see if we can. We simplify the process from start to finish. Our team consults, handles, and the details so you can focus on your goals. Yes, let's focus on our goals. Helps your city. Every new ADU matches a much needed affordable home for a local resident. We need more people in Pasadena to enjoy the place. That's for sure. The Pasadena ADU loan program is your chance to turn on your property into opportunity for yourself and for your community. Apply today. Okay, so this Pasadena second unit ADU program, second round, is going to start now. Info session. What we're going to learn is the program overview. What is an ADU? What is the loan program options? Program process and program workflow Q&A. Okay. Program overview. The Pasadena Second Unit ADU program is an affordable housing initiative that incentivizes homeowners to create an affordable rental unit on their property. This program offers homeowners comprehensive assistance for financing, designing, permitting, and constructing a new accessory dwelling unit, ADU, in the city of Pasadena. Specifically, the program provides homeowners financial assistance to build an ADU through new construction or garage conversion, including bringing up to code an existing unpermitted granny flat or illegal garage conversion. Code enforcement, information, and notice. Properties that have an existing and unpermitted ADU are not in compliance with the Pasadena Municipal Code may apply for the program. The purpose of this program is to help legalize such units. Please know that the intent of this program is not to refer unpermitted ADUs with code enforcement unless there is life safety threat on the property, such as an illegal and unsafe wiring, lack of adequate fire escape, and the like. And such threats will be required to be corrected immediately. Okay? So it doesn't seem like they're trying to snitch you out. They're just looking to support you and getting up to code and making sure that it's safe for residents to live in. What is an ADU? An accessory dwelling unit is a self-contained residential unit that shares the same lot as the primary residential dwelling. An ADU generally includes a living room. Let me see if I can maximize this. I don't know if I can, but let's do it. Generally includes a living room, sleeping area, kitchen, and a bathroom. Newly constructed ADUs are classified as a new structure or by an addition to an existing structure, either attached to or detached from the primary single-family residence located on the same lot. Converted ADUs are constructed through conversion of the part of the existing floor area of a single-family residence or an existing accessory structure, such as a garage, pool house, or studio. Unpermitted granny flats or illegal conversions are not recognized by the city and pose a hazard due to the construction performed not according to city building and safety codes. Okay, so those aren't considered ADUs, and we're going to find a fix to that. Loan option, ADU construction loan up to $255,000. A 3-year loan with 1% interest. A three-year loan with 1% interest. Deferred payment period. Is it really 3 years? I don't know if that's right. A 3-year loan with a 1% simple interest deferred payment period. Okay. The loan must be refinanced prior to the end of the loan term. A 5-year affordable housing convent required. This is interesting. This is interesting. So it looks like you're going to have to refinance out of this within the 3-year period. But there's something that is pretty awesome about this is that interest rates are coming down in the mortgage side, and your value of your property is going to be increased by at least 225,000 just by adding another home, and it's probably going to be even more than that. Now, I can't guarantee anything, but more than likely, when you add a second unit to a property, its value goes up dramatically. A 5-year affordable housing convent required. I hope we get some clarity on what that might be. Must rent ADU unit exclusively to Pasadena House Choice Voucher holder for 7 continuous years. So it looks like it locks you in with their program of this voucher that people are going to be acquiring. So it looks like this city program is looking to directly support people who qualify for this program. Hopefully you get good tenants, and hopefully you get people that are paying full price. Option to refinance with Option to refinance with a Silent City Zero up to $100,000. Well, let's get some more information on this. Applicant eligibility criteria. Property must be a single-family owner occupied within the past 5 years. Okay, so it looks like you have to have it seasoned property for 5 years. Credit score greater than 650. Debt to income ratio must be less than 40%. That's very interesting. I see this actually making it a lot harder, less harder for most applicants to qualify for. Total mortgage loan and ADU cost must be less than 80% of the home value. Let's see, total mortgage loan and the ADU loan must be less than 80% of the value. Okay, so they really don't want risk attached to this property. This would probably work for anyone who has maybe about 50 to 60% of their homes in equity of their homes. So for me, and this is me just guessing and spitballing here, you're looking at somebody who probably is 55 years old or older. I don't see a lot of younger people for example, for me in my 40s or anyone else in their 30s actually qualifying for this as much, because the population just of owners in Pasadena and owners just in general they tend to be higher. I think 59% of them are actually baby boomers. So cannot has an existing loan with the city. Okay, that's not too hard. United States or permanent resident alien. United States citizen or permanent resident alien. Property eligibility criteria. Okay, so not just only, and I tend to tell my loan officers this as well. Not only does the client have to qualify, but the property has to qualify too for the loan. And we typically do that with credit, cash flow, and collateral for the borrower. But then after those requirements have been met, we do an inspection, make sure that it's livable, and make sure that it is valued at the right price for us to lend to. Okay, so property eligible criteria: property must be a single family owner occupied for the life of the city of the loan. Okay, so property must be a single family owner occupied for the life of the city loan. The ADU structure is limited to 750 square feet. Must be located within Pasadena city limits. Must be current on current mortgage. Okay, no late. Got to be good with your credit. Condos and historical structures are not eligible. Unfortunately, no condos, even if they're detached, it looks like. Value of home cannot exceed 95% of the median purchase price, which is $1.158 million. Okay, so it looks like we can't have people who are high in value, which is interesting that they put this value here. I figured that they would want to include anyone in Old Town or Old Also, I wonder if this even includes South Pass, but we'll skip that for now. Cannot have an existing ADU or JDU. All right, and this is the areas that we can go and cannot go. High segregation and policy. Okay. Location of property in these census tracts. It looks like we can build in, and then these are a no-go. Okay. This is probably where the 80% of the AMI. Okay, outside of the census tract listed may be below. Okay, so let's take a look at this. It looks like one of those census tracts. High segregation and policy and poverty. Real interesting. Highest resource. Okay. So it looks like moderate resources areas for the most part aren't accepted. It's more of the low resource and the high segregation and poverty lines. Outside the census tract listed them up to be subject to income cap. Okay. Let's see here. Loan applicant income limits. None crossed out. That wouldn't make sense if it was 80% of the AMI. Loan applicant income limits. I'm not sure if that's correct, because that would be interesting to see if they would charge, if you're expecting someone to have $1 million home, but they only make 70,000 a year. That would be interesting. Okay. Application preference. 10 points. You get 10 points if your properties are located outside of the restriction and below 80% of the AMI, area and median income. And below properties located outside the restriction. Okay. I'm not too sure. Okay. Outside of the restriction, I'm assuming this right here would be 10 points. And then 5 points. The property has open citation for unpermitted ADU. Okay. Tiebreaker, lowest income. Interesting. Program process, application intake and evaluation. Online applicants are submitted through the City of Pasadena's Housing Department website. It is right here for you. And I have it up here for you as well to submit this application. It is cityofpasadena.net/housing/second-unit-ADU program, ADU-program. And then you'll be able to make your application over there. Application window period is from January 13th, 2 days ago, to February 28th. Okay, we have till next month to apply. Program eligibility determined by submission of completed application. Okay, so completeness is something that you guys definitely should take a hold of, or take to heart. Completing these application with full completeness is very important for these applications. They will kick it back for anything that's not completed, anything that doesn't align with what they're looking for. You want to make sure that you go for completeness when it comes to loan applications. I deal with it every single day. I even have to tell my LOs, like, look, completeness is important. If you spend more time making sure that your application and what you submit to underwriting is complete, it's going to be better for everyone, and everything's going to move faster and more smoothly. If not, it's going to come back. It's going to get kicked back out, and you're going to have to retry, and that takes more time and more frustration. Most people don't like that. I don't like that. Eligibility applications to be ranked according to program scoring and preferences. So they're gonna score it with these interesting ways of scoring things. Selected applicants have 20 days to submit required loan documentation for verification, preparation, and approval of the loan package. So it's a 20-day loan. Hey, who doesn't like that, right? We definitely like to do under 30 days here. Upon verification of approval of the loan package, the applicant required to work with an ADU consult for pre-design, permitting, bidding, and construction. Program workflow. Underwriting and pre-design was stage 1, which is the loan package and preparation with the lender. I wonder if I can get a hold of this. Either way, I just want to just bring it to you. I think this is really cool. Stage 2, pre-design ADU consult. Okay, you're going to pre-design. And then stage 3, approval by lender. Design and pre-construction, construction and post-construction, and then tenant selection. Applications must be submitted through the online portal by 5 p.m. February 28th, 2025. The city of Pasadena is right here for to them essentially. But this isn't the application site. The application, of course, is the cityofpasadena.net/housing/second-unit-ADU-program. And then you can get there and submit the application here. And then that would looks like it's going to direct you to ADU and home rehab loan login. And then this is where you, I'm assuming, would register and get this thing going. So that was the Pasadena ADU program, and it is like amazing. It is amazing. Up to $255,000 in costs, in construction loan, and it's simple interest, 1%. You don't even make a payment for the first 3 years. So with all that rental income that you're getting and all that value being added to your property, it is definitely a no-brainer. If you do qualify, do apply. It was my pleasure bringing it to you. My name is Isaac Rajeda. If you guys have any questions about any loans or anything that would be, how do I say it? Relevant to you, if you guys even want to just go over programs sometime, you could always apply here and you'll hear from me. If you scan this code right here, you can apply, put in your information, and let me know what you're looking for. It was my pleasure. I hope you have a great rest of your evening. Thank you so much.